Raven Nation is the dynamic duo back at it again for this week's ONW Now. I'm Lauren Stout.
And I'm Ava Hansen. Lauren, you know what my favorite part of the week is?
What's that?
The weekend. But a close second is ONW Now. We've got lots of stories and no time to waste, so let's roll that intro.
Over 150 people die every day due to fentanyl. Recently, more young people are dying from the drug than ever before. Last year, the number of high school deaths jumped to 884. Let's pass it to Cece to learn more about this silent epidemic.
Fentanyl is an addictive, deadly drug that has been racing across our nation and our community at unprecedented rates. I did some research and talked to some experts about how we can fight this epidemic.
It affects everybody in a community, and I think building awareness and building a recognition and understanding of the dangers of fentanyl is incumbent upon us as in education to help our community and our kids understand what the dangers are.
The DEA's role, we're in the business of reducing the supply. So fentanyl is a controlled drug. Fentanyl in a pharmaceutical setting is a legitimate prescription that is used in surgery and for pain medication.
Although fentanyl can be beneficial for people with medical needs, it has also been abused by its non-medical users.
We are seeing the most we have ever seen in U.S. history. This past year, we seized almost 600 pounds of fentanyl in the division, which is more than we seized the last 2 years combined.
The dangers of using these drugs are very high, and they have a very low amount of reliability.
What gets scarier and scarier is the level of risk and the level of thrill-seeking that maybe exists in kids. Our
agents rarely seize legitimate pharmaceutical pills. Almost all of it. I mean, 99% of what we seize is fake.
If you or someone you know is struggling with a drug addiction, please reach out. For ONW Now, this has been Cece Koparanian. Now back to the desk.
Thank you, Cece. Make sure to stay safe and informed.
On a lighter note, the Scholars Bowl team is in full swing practicing for their meets. Wyatt McDonald sat in on a practice and learned more about what goes into their preparation.
Round 1, question 1. Identify the student known for his reporting around the halls at ONW. Red 5.
That's Wyatt McDonald.
I can accept your answer.
And today on ONW Now, we're going to be taking a closer look at Scholars Bowl. Let's get to it.
Scholars Bowl is just like competitive trivia. We sit down and there's like 6 categories of types of trivia, usually like academic related.
It's more like school-based Jeopardy, so it's like a lot of questions from like core classes and whatnot. So like you have foreign language, math, science, like history, language arts, and then there's fine arts and then like current events. Like that's the gist of it.
Some people think that they wouldn't be good, but you never really know what you know, so you probably know some of the questions. You learn how to be confident about like with the buzzer and how to think quickly on your feet. But then it's also about collaboration. You're one person on a team of 5, and if you don't know an answer, you might be able to work with your teammates to actually like find that answer.
The Scholars Bowl team just has a few meets left in the season, and their regionals on February 2nd, where they're looking to get in the top 4 and qualify for state.
I think it's like a fun, competitive environment, and I just enjoy trivia and stuff. It just feels like you're doing like Jeopardy and that type of deal. There's a fair amount of camaraderie, and like we're pretty cooperative and stuff, but we're also like competitive with each other. Like, then there's also just like the banter. We make fun of each other and stuff. It's a good time.
It's really fun, and if you're interested, you should definitely join it, even if you don't know. Even if you don't think you'll be good, it's really fun.
Well, I think we got a pretty good look at what the Scholars Bowl team is, how their season been going. I know I learned some things. Scholars Bowl looks like a blast. Thank you, Miss Lenny. It was awesome. See you later, Ravens.
The team is competing at regionals February 2nd, so make sure to show them all your support.
ONW Theater Department is known for their elaborate musicals and plays. However, many people wonder what goes behind the scenes.
Let's hand it off to Gretchen Renfro to learn more about what they've been working on these past few weeks.
As we all know, the theater students here work so hard on every production, and this one's super unique because it's actually student written and directed. So for more insight on this super cool event, let's go take a look.
Barking at me. Dormant.
Okay, so the OneAct Festival is a short little production that we do in our theater department to help include people who aren't fully committed to a full stage production of like a musical or play. So it's just a shorter term commitment, and it's also student written and directed, so it's more original ideas.
It gives students like more creative freedom than a normal main stage production. And it's different because we have no budget for this, so we're like putting together things with things that we already have. And I think it's honestly making a lot better of productions.
Not only is this production different from other shows here, but it actually gives students the opportunity to become leaders and be collaborative.
So this experience, because it's so short, it really helps with like a lot of bonding, because you get to meet a bunch of new people. A lot of people are double cast and in multiple shows. So it's just a fun experience to work with a smaller group of people and a lot of different people in just a short period where you can bond really quickly through putting together a short little show.
For ONW Now, this has been Gretchen Renfro.
Who would have known the range of abilities this department holds?
If you're interested in seeing these amazing plays, the festival is Friday, January 20th at 7 p.m. Visit onwtheater.com to learn more.
As you all know, we've had school off on Monday for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. But let's take it over to Natalie Fales to learn what this day is really about.
Olathe Indian Creek Library is hosting their annual Service Day program in honor of Martin Luther King and his legacy.
For kids to start to learn about giving back to the community and then a little bit about Martin Luther King.
The volunteer opportunities include Cars for Olathe Health, Meals on Wheels, Cards for the Military, dog toys, fidget quilts, and button making.
We can create some place where people can come of all ages and abilities to do service. And we kind of like to think that we're a center of the community and that where people can come together and join and everybody is equal and everybody has access.
The MLK Day Service Program is a great opportunity for people of all ages to volunteer and learn more about Martin Luther King.
My children also seen the importance of doing something that is long-lasting and instrumental to continue to do this for years to come.
You know, really educate him on the why. And so we live close, and it just made sense to come out and support. And so he can show us not just a day off, but it's a day of service.
Volunteering is a great opportunity for families to teach their kids what MLK Day is all about.
That we get to learn about Dr. Luther King. I'm ready to learn more about him.
The Olathe Indian Creek Library has done a great job at connecting kids, students, and adults back to their community and, most importantly, teaching them about Martin Luther King. Signing off, this has been Natalie Fils. Now back to the desk.
MLK truly left behind a legacy and inspired millions on ways to impact the community.
Speaking of the community, I heard about this mobile food pantry helping hundreds. Let's take it over to Matt to learn more about it.
How's it going, Ravens? This morning we are at Hope Chapel, where they're hosting their monthly mobile food pantry to help those in the community who are in need.
So Harvesters does a lot of distributions throughout the whole city, and I can't tell you how many, but there's quite a few. It's distributed out of Hope Chapel. It's through our sub-organization called Open Arms. So we just do one on the first Saturday of every month.
With the helpful hands of these volunteers, several communities in the Johnson County area have been served. There's a strong reason for why you should volunteer.
People should volunteer because there's a really big need around the community, especially even in areas like Olathe or in the Blue Valley or Johnson County areas where we may assume that because it's generally more affluent that the need isn't there. But it really is. Our numbers are going to continue to grow, and people are going to continue to need to be served.
With plenty of positives, the mobile food pantry provides a way to bring out the best in yourself and others.
I volunteer because I just feel a passion to serve the people around me, and I feel like I have an opportunity here to just utilize a lot of the skills that I've been blessed with to really just be a person who hopefully brings a little light and on top of the food that we give to the people around the community.
It's a great operation they have rolling down here on Black Bob. And I also had the opportunity to catch up with another volunteer who said, when the community is in need, we help with open arms. For ONW Now, this has been Matthew M. Samembo.
Thank you, Matt. Man, I'm hungry now. I could chat out on some food.
I heard it's walking taco day in the cafeteria.
No way. I'm ready to chow down.
I know you love your walking tacos, Lauren, but we don't have time to worry about that. It's time for everyone's favorite, game day. Nathan and Liam, over to you.
Welcome back, Ravens. My name is Liam, and my favorite color is blue.
And my name is Nathan, and my favorite food is chicken.
Let's roll. Tuesday night, the boys basketball team went into the dark side, Missouri, to play Columbia Hickman at Liberty High. Here we got Kanye West with the layup.
And then later on, you see Gavin Popick with a right corner assist way downtown to Isaiah Cole, the right wing, and Swish, as always, on the three.
There's Gavin Popick, the living assist, right to Elson Blanding for the three. Bucket, right always. Let's go. We fell short late in the fourth quarter with a final score of 59-57. They go back to Liberty tonight to play in the next round of their tournament. Your number one scorer in the Olathe School District, Jillian Huckabee, has achieved KSHB 41 Hy-Vee School Athlete of the Week. Take it away, Corey.
In KSHB 41, we'd like to present Jillian Huckabee of Olathe Northwest Basketball with this week's Athlete of the Week.
Last week, our own Raven, Jillian Huckabee, was awarded the KSHB Athlete of the Week after having dominant performances against both Olathe East and Shawnee Mission Northwest.
Yeah, so my reaction when I got the award, I was so surprised. I was not expecting it. I actually had the most embarrassing moment of my life when I got the award. I forgot all of my basketball clothes that day. So it made it even funnier, but when I got the award, I was super surprised and I was super excited.
After her incredible start to this year's season, Jill explained to us how she's consistently performed at such a high level and what her goals are for the rest of the season.
I think I've been performing at a higher level because I'm a little more loose this year. Since I have recently committed for volleyball, I'm not so stressed out with recruiting, and having my teammates is always a good help with their encouragement. For me personally, my goal is to just keep doing what I'm doing, and for our team, I think we just want to keep moving up in the rankings.
Jill's been having an incredible year up until this point, averaging 17 points per game, 2.4 assists per game, and 2 steals per game, placing her at the top of the Sunflower League. This has been Corey Barnes, and now let's throw it back to game day.
Your wrestling team traveled all the way down to our own gym to compete in their senior night against Gardner Edgerton. Both teams struggled throughout the day, but none of them could get on top. An incredible job on that there, and good luck on your 2-day tournament starting tomorrow at Blue Valley Northwest.
Bowling is the best winter sport by far, and it's not even close. Our Raven bowling team has been out there battling against all the other bummy Olathe schools and more.
And with excellent performances by Ash Holmes, Allie Glasscock, Cam Carlstead, more on him soon by the way, and Dylan DePrima. Congratulations on these past few competitions, and good luck on the 23rd at Olathe Lanes East at 3 p.m.
Who do you think you are? Cam is. This Tuesday, Cam Carlstead tied the school's single-game bowling record of .299. The last pin better watch out because Carlstead is about to put you to bed.
And on Thursday, last Thursday, our boys swim team took first overall in their tri-meet.
Our very own Raven, Cameron Carlstead, is a record breaker. He broke the men's bowling record for highest score in a single game. Let's see what Cam's got to say about this record-breaking feat.
It's a pretty good start to the season. It's hard to start it any better. First game of the whole season. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that because, you know, I feel like I got something to do.
Cameron was only 1 point away from bowling a perfect score of a 300, which is achieved by bowling 12 strikes in a row in a traditional game. Cameron, however, bowled a .299, which is the start of 11 consecutive strikes and a failed to strike on your final ball at the 10th frame. This feat was very impressive from Cameron and is very rare in a game of bowling.
It's pretty exciting, but it's a little bittersweet because, you know, just .299 is just 1 pin away from the perfect game. I've had 2 before, but none in the school season. So, you know, job's not finished. Hoping to pick it back up in one of the 9 meets left.
As Cam mentioned, the boys bowling team has 9 more meets left to go, so the season's far from over. Cam and the rest of the boys have lots of things to work towards, and Cameron explains here what his personal goals for the rest of the season are.
Hoping to keep around a 215 average, something like that, and then, you know, that 300's still there. I still got something.
For ONW Now, this has been Drew Sheets. Make sure to keep on cheering on our bowlers as they continue to try to make some more history. Now let's send it back on over to the show.
Last Thursday, January 12th, your boys' swim team took first overall on their tri-meet. All 3 of the relays took the gold, and along with Jalen Generally, Jack LaRue, Kiefer Yim, and Farrell Joshua taking first in their own respective events, But even more importantly, Noah Brandstrom took first in his 200 IM and earned a new state cut. Now they're going to go on and smack their opponents at this Saturday at SMAC. You will now continue scrolling. This has been your favorite Nathan Lowen.
And the best tight end at ONW, happy birthday to Isaac Neesmith.
Liam passes ball back to desk.
Thanks, guys. On the same topic of sports, trainer Luther Glover is whipping our Ravens into shape. Let's pass it over to Jillian Huckabee to learn more about it.
Luther Glover is a local trainer in Lenexa who trains many different athletes while keeping the same goal.
My goal is to try to get these guys to be the best they can and exhaust all their potential, because no one did this for me, and so my goal is to get everybody the best training.
Training can be difficult for some, but Luther has a different approach to his coaching.
A unique personality, and so with the unique personality along with my training, I make it enjoyable and pretty fun. So it makes the athletes want to work harder, yet I'm not so much of a yes sir, you know, kind of different, kind of goofy, kind of.
With the platform Luther has created, he's attracted many athletes from all over the country.
NBA guys like Brandon Rush, Kareem Rush, NFL guys like DeMarcus Robinson, Tyreek Hill, Sammy Watkins.
With all of the different experiences Luther has been through, we asked him what advice he would give to young, inspiring athletes.
As far as training goes now, it's so different, it's so evolved. I think social media is huge for young athletes, and I think that I would tell them to take advantage of the social media aspect.
Be sure to check out Luther Glover on Instagram at Luther Glover Workouts. And for ONW Now, this has been Jillian Huckabee. Now back to the desk.
We will definitely have to check that out soon, Ava.
Oh, for sure. We always have the best adventures.
Totally. Like when we take a pit stop at Western Shawnee at the Imagine Forever Ranch, we learned about what this organization does for the community.
Let's pass it to Lauren for more.
I'm Lauren Stout, and right now we are right in front of Imagine Forever Ranch. Let's take a look inside and see what this company has in store for senior dogs.
I'm the adoption coordinator, and I've been here from the beginning. We provide a place for homeless senior dogs to come when their owners can no longer take care of them. And then after that, we hope to get them into foster homes or get them adopted into forever homes.
Behind the operations, there are two animal-loving individuals.
Todd Mitchell and Kat Lassick, they both had senior dogs, and they saw what it took to care for the senior dogs, and they wondered what happens with senior dogs that don't have people like that to care for them. We all had a heart for senior dogs.
There are many things that make the ranch different from other rescue shelters.
The main thing is the facility itself, the fact that we don't have our animals in cages. You can see that it's an open concept, and they just lay around on dog beds and the couches.
The ranch does so much for the community, so even you can make an impact by volunteering.
We are 100% volunteer ran. We have volunteers that come in and love dogs, so they get plenty of love throughout the day. There's all kinds of things to do. Take the dogs for walks, plus just come in and lay on the couch and love with the dogs.
If you are interested in volunteering, head to imagineforeverranch.org and follow the volunteer link.
We want this to be a place that when you walk in the door, you feel peace and you want to come back.
This has been Lauren Stout.
I had the best time driving down there in my 2011 Mazda. But you know what my dream car is, Lauren?
What?
Probably a Bugatti.
Hey, you know what rhymes with Bugattis? Pilates. Marin Rapp stopped by a local Pilates studio to teach us a fun way to get in shape.
What's up, Ravens? With the new year approaching and a long list of resolutions, Reformer Pilates may be the perfect thing for your fitness and health goals. And better yet, it's right here in Lenexa, Kansas.
Pilates is a full body, low impact workout. It's suitable for every single body type, very safe for your joints, and good for everyone.
Founded in 2007 all the way in San Diego, Club Pilates has expanded worldwide from right here in Lenexa, Kansas, all the way to Tokyo, Japan, providing over 8 million workouts a year with a variety of classes.
My favorite part about my job is just seeing members improve, seeing people fall in love with workouts, seeing people happy to come in, and just the community around Club Pilates is inspiring to me and makes me love what I do.
This low-intensity yet targeting workout works with a variety of equipment such as reformers, TRX straps, tension springs, weights, and even a ballet bar, originally creating a workout to optimize dancers to their body's full potential.
Pilates was started from a hospital bed made into the reformer, which is the piece of equipment we use. So it was actually created to help wounded soldiers get mobile in the hospital beds.
Upon your entrance, the welcoming instructors and staff ensure everyone feels empowered in the fitness world, including convenient features and a variety of apparel that makes the experience unbeatable for everybody.
It helps you improve those injuries. If you want toneness, you can get toned. So everybody can, young, old, boy, girl, whatever works.
Be sure to check out Club Pilates and get your body moving this new year. For ONW Now, this has been Marin Rapp. Now, back to the desk.
Man, there are just so many fun things to do around here.
Personally, I love arts and crafts. Let's send it over to Keaton Code to learn more about a fun pottery class.
We aren't selling pottery. We're selling the experience.
Ceramic Cafe is a local pottery studio that allows people to use their creativity in a new way.
So at Ceramic Cafe, the primary thing people do is come in and paint pottery. The pottery's already made, but they come in and design how they want to paint it. They paint it, we fire it in the kiln, and they pick it up later.
And fuse glass, and then you can also come in and purchase 2 pounds of raw clay and create something of your own.
After recently celebrating the studio's 25th anniversary, they reflected on how it all began.
Sarah's always said that it was a really creative thing that she wanted to do. My inspiration for coming to work here is because I'm an artist, and this just kind of fits what I wanted to do.
They host all kinds of events and fundraisers for their community.
We have a party room that seats up to 24 to 30 people. We have a lot of birthday parties. We have a lot of family groups that come in and do, just family gatherings. We do ladies' nights.
And then I book special events, so if we have parties, right now I'm scheduling for Valentine's Day. We're going to have a teen Valentine event, and we're going to have a Galentine's, which happens the day before Valentine's Day.
The most rewarding part of the process isn't the final product. It's the memories created throughout.
I love it when a family comes in, or a parent and a child, and they let the child be creative and paint, and that they're so excited to do it.
It's a creative outlet. We have people that come in and they get lost in what they're doing, and they look up 4 hours later and they're like, wow, that was so relaxing and so fun.
The studio's hours and location are on their website, ceramiccafekc.com. For ONW Now, this has been Keaton Code. Now back to the desk.
Thank you, Keaton. Unfortunately, our show is about to come to a close, but don't go just yet.
The International Club is back. They have their very first meeting next Tuesday, January 24th from 3:15 to 4 o'clock in room 2310. Contact Miss Watts for more information.
Also, stay tuned after this to see our very own Wyatt McDonald interview varsity basketball player Kanye Montgomery. You won't want to miss this one, Ravens.
Until next time, this has been Lauren Stout
and Ava Hansen signing off. Peace.
What's up, Ravens? It's Wyatt McDonald here, and I'm here with Kanye Montgomery, and we're gonna get some shots up, maybe get to know Kanye a little bit more.
All right.
So, Kanye, is this your first year at ONW?
Yep.
How do you like it here?
It's good, man. It's pretty nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where were you before ONW?
I was in North Kansas City High School.
Do you like it here or there better?
I haven't been here long enough to tell the difference, so maybe at the end of the year I'll have a better answer.
Okay.
But right now I don't know.
All right. I'll ask you at the end of the year.
All right.
So, how many games have you played so far?
6.
What's the record?
4-2. I've been playing all right. Last game I did pretty well. Helped my team win against Olathe East. So, yep.
Let's play.
I really play 1-on-1, but I'm not about to. I got slides on, so can't guard me. You already know. Oh my God! Cut that out. I ain't gonna lie. Come on.
Oh, hold on. Hit him with a
That's D. Oh my Flagrant. You suck, dude.
What?
That was lucky.
I was lucky?
Yeah. Too little. It's too easy.
Man, you
Good board, bro. You all right, bro? You turning red, dude. You good? Might need a timeout. You left-handed too. You should be able to shoot, bro. You gonna go down to the paint, boy? Go. Oh my! Bro, I saw. Whoa! Go down there, bruh. He's scared. Hey, shout out who missed it. Hey! Oh my fuck! He too little, bro.
Dude, okay, don't touch me.
This D. Put defensive player of the year. Daytime. I'll take that dub, though. That's game. He's still playing. Some people just can't accept defeat. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I know. Pick my hand, bro. Yep.
That was like,
Yep.
the next time I'm actually gonna try.
You don't have your growth hormones this time?
I'll ask J-Rob about that. See.
All right, man. We got West this Friday pop out. Hey. Let's get this West game.